Welcome back to the channel, guys. Yes, if you're watching this video right now, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Today's vlog basically is more progress on the Kia Swap BZ. I was doing some work yesterday. I wasn't too busy at work, so it got to be a little bit to knock off a couple stuff. So I'm going to show you all guys what I did behind the scene. Obviously it was at work, so I couldn't pick up the camera and record, but I got you quite a bit. And today seems to be a very bright sunny day. Nice clouds outside. I got the car right here. Basically, it's outside. I'm not in the garage. I'm on the outside. If you hear some kites in the background, the guys out there flying some kites, but that's what happens in the tropics. All right. Basically, I went ahead and ran the fuel lines. I pretty much have all the fuel system complete. For a pressure regulator here. Well, I got here this. We're doing some work to the turbo. I explained that to you all guys, but basically for a pressure regulator, the return, fuel pump and filter, everything is installed. I also went ahead and tidy up the cooling system as well, so all the cooling system is pretty much done. Just have one hose to run. This is the one that runs from here and come at the side of the head here. Have to hook up that there, but outside of that, pretty much the cooling system is done, fuel system is done. Right now we are doing the plumbing system. If you look here, I have the turbo. I was doing some cleaning to the turbo, etc., because as Robert was doing all the fabrication, a lot of the filings and stuff making to the turbo. But here I have to get a 90-degree to run from here. So I'm going to leave here now and go and buy one of those. Also have to get a fitting that goes at the top of the turbo to feed the turbo oil. So we're going to leave right now, go and get those stuff, come back, and we'll talk a little more about what's the progress. What we're going to do, my plan today is to at least finish all the plumb work for the turbo. Well, the fuel system is done, coolant system is done. So once I finish the turbo now, pretty much it will just be wiring, and that should be it. So yeah, let's go. Alright guys, just came back from getting the stuff that I need for the turbo. As you all can see here, I have one fitting here. That's it there, this one. I have that. And what I also realize now is that I'm going to be having a slight issue here where my selector cable goes. My selector cable for this one goes right here in this facility. So what I'm going to have to do, as you can see, I'm probably going to have to tighten it at an angle and allow it to swing and go around the side of the block to return back the oil back into the sump. So yeah, if you just look here closely, you all will see. So what I'm going to do is probably put in the selector cable, make sure that I have that out of the way, and then I could always work this 90-degree to suit, because I'm currently not using the old method people will normally use in terms of drilling a hole in the sump to allow the oil to run back to the sump. What I'm going to be using is this Pro Series design, where the actual timing chain cover goes right there in that facility there. If I could zoom in a bit, right there in that facility there. This is actually going to replace that. This is going to bolt like this. The line is going to connect to here, and the oil should gradually flow and goes back into the sump from through by the timing face. I like this design really much, so I'm going to try that out, see how it goes. So yes guys, I'm currently here by myself as well, so I'm going to try my best to just pick up the camera and record as much as possible. But yeah, again, I just want to keep you all guys abreast, because we are just knocking off things one by one and we are making some crazy progress on this. So let's go guys. Alright guys, I just rest all the cables so you all can see. This is the selector cable here with the other cable here that I always had installed, and you all can see how close the space is. So definitely we gotta come at an angle and then probably go around the block. But this is what I'm speaking about. Also, was to show you all guys some work that we did on the inside. We installed this start switch here, so you could turn on accessory 1, accessory 2, accessory 3, the main switch, start button. And I'm also building a relay plate here, so we can label all the relays to know what relays for, starting motor, fuel pump, ignition relay, have everything just neatly and well done in case we have to go at anything at any time. You know, it could always, when that is finished, you could always put back on this box here, you know, just make it look a little uniform. So everything is coming along quite well. I just show the selector cables as you all see, so you could always hook them up at another time. But going back outside, what I'm going to do now is plug in, run the hose to see how best I could get the hose run, and return back over there by the tensioner side there. Alright guys, as I was saying here now, I was saying that I gotta find a route to route this hose to go back down to feed. So I'm thinking about coming down through here and going around the block. Let's see. Right, that floor look pretty decent, and then go down here where it belong. Could probably put a strap it off because it can got some heat back here from the exhaust. So this here now gonna go and feed and drain over down that side. I think we looking good there. Yeah, so this clearance here definitely work, and the hose ain't got no kink. Cause you just want the oil to flow. You don't want no restriction. So that look pretty decent. Come around here, flow and go around there. So I'm happy with that. I'm definitely happy with that. So what we're going to do now, get the jack. Let's jack off, jack up, jack, take off this wheel. So I can get proper access to the tensioner cover. While I'm down there, we're going to change the crankshaft sensor. The crank sensor that is in there right now is currently the K24 crank sensor. Because I'm using a K20 harness, I have to change the crank sensor because the pinout on the sensor is different. So I could use the K24 crank sensor, but we're going to change the pinout on the wires. Since I have a K20 crank sensor, just go ahead and put this on, and then we're going to change the put on the 2 cam sensors as well. And after we do that, then we're going to put on the harness. Also forget to mention as well, I have some 1600 cc injectors, because you know we're going to injectors that's currently in here right now is only 670 or something like that. That was for the all motor built. So now that we're going turbo, obviously we got to upgrade the injector. So we're gonna change that. We're gonna put on where it is this here now. Then we are going to change the injectors and just keep cranking. Alright guys, we got a little bit of setback here. Let me show you what guys exactly what's going on. I just take off the timing the tensioner cover, which is displayed, and I was about to put on this, but now that I look here, this one only carrying 2 bolts, this one carries 3. But when I try to line up this plate with this, it's not lining up, so I probably feel that the guy sold me the wrong part. But if I try to line up this here, it's not lining up. The holes are not lining up. If they're lined up, then the top is out. So this is not good. But don't fear, I have something in store. What I'm going to do is probably going to use back this same plate here, right here like this, and I'm going to get a 90 rallon on this to come around here to allow my return to just drain back off in here. So I think this should be good. So I'm going to work on that probably during the week and get that knock off as soon as possible. Alright guys, we here changing the injectors. Basically, just want to show you a comparison. This is the 670s and these are 1600s, so you can see the difference in size. So just gonna you see the slight lumen. Take out that as well. Just you can see the slight lumen. Yeah. Alright guys, I can conclude this vlog. Pretty much we got a whole set of stuff done today. The only thing that we didn't get to complete was the part right down there for the return for the turbo, but I'll work on that early next week. Basically, I just upgrade the injectors, run the wire harness. As you all can see as well, we have the fitting and everything in a great position. Put back on the turbo solid, fuel lines complete, coolant lines complete, fan is secure. So we get through with a lot today guys, so I'm very happy about that. Next step, I believe, next vlog next week, I believe we should be having this vehicle start. Pretty much all I have to do right now is wire up the computer, run the cable, and run the switches, and pretty much that's it. So outside of that, I think this car should be able to start. We made some crazy progress on this build, so I'm very happy about that. So you all can see before, my fuel pumps and filter, everything is secure. I ran the charge harness as well, so all of that, we made a lot of progress. So yes guys, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all guys in the next one.